The Louisiana Fire Marshal's office is pleading with people to be aware of fire hazards as temperatures continue to plunge. This comes after 3 fatal house fires in Louisiana this week alone. A 73-year-old woman was killed in a house fire in New Orleans from a canned heat source. An 83-year-old woman was killed in a house fire in Leesville from an electrical malfunction. And a disabled man in his 40s was killed in a house fire in Ruston. We spoke with fire officials here in Acadiana about how you can keep your family safe.
No, it's devastating anytime somebody dies in a fire, but especially this time of year. Several years ago, about 20 years ago, we lost a family of 5 on Christmas Eve. So it was real devastating. They were using their heater to light the oven, so we just want to make sure that people don't use a heater to light their oven, or if they're going to use some type of heater, make sure it's 3 feet away from any type of combustible material.
Scott Fire Chief Chad Saunier says cold temperatures and fire tragedies often go hand in hand.
A lot of people in this area, because we're not used to cold weather, we're not equipped for it, so we try to find different ways to make means to stay warm. A lot of them are unapproved. This example would be using your oven as a heater, maybe some type of portable device that doesn't belong inside and using it inside. So we just want to remind everybody, use it where it's intended to be used and keep any type of combustible 3 feet away from that heater.
The State Fire Marshal's office also warning people not to plug heating devices into power strips or extension cords. In addition, be mindful of how many Christmas decorations are plugged into one power source. Chief Saunier says not following these precautions can very well cause a deadly fire.
It happens, and it happens regularly, especially around here in the Acadiana area. We've had several fatalities as a result of the cold weather and people using the wrong type of heaters or keeping a combustible too close to the heaters. So we want to make sure that they remind that. And another thing we want to remind the public is don't go out and travel if you don't have to. The roads are going to be icy. You're going to endanger emergency personnel going to help you whenever you could have just stayed home and not, been in a ditch or something.
He also says make sure your smoke alarms and carbon monoxide detectors are working.
Stay warm, use the proper type of heating equipment, stay bundled up, and hopefully we'll get through this the next couple of days safe.
The 3 fire deaths this week bring the state's fire fatality counts up to 75 this year. In all, about a handful of those cases, no working smoke alarms were found.